Do you operate a small business in Trelawney? Well, talk to us. Be a proud community partner of Fit FM 96.7. Let us help you reach your target audience for an unbelievably low cost. Contact our sales office today at 876-544-0791, 876-377-3442, or email us at fitfmsales@gmail.com. Fit FM 96.7, Trelawney's Radio. Your life, your music.
It's your girl Clover J. Join me weekday morning, 7 to 11, inside Morning Connection, the spot that is jam-packed with features, information, and fun can't done. Come link up, play, and groove to the best music on the planet, right here on Fit FM 96.7, Trelawney's Radio. Your life, your music.
Join Fit FM weeknights at 8 p.m. for News Brief, a compilation of news stories from Trelawney and neighboring parishes provided by credible news sources, with a repeat at 10 a.m. weekday mornings. That's News Brief, weeknights at 8 p.m., with a repeat weekdays at 10 a.m. on Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music.
Hi there, I'm Carlene Street, inviting you to join me every Sunday on Fit FM 96.7 for We Lickle But With Talawa, a program highlighting Jamaicans who are making significant contributions abroad and their impact on our communities. That's We Lickle But With Talawa, every Sunday at 5:30 p.m. with a repeat on Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. on Fit FM 96.7. Your life, your music.
The whispers in the morning.
It's exciting, sometimes romantic, and always informational. It's Love Stories on Fit FM 96.7, Thursdays 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Join me, Queen G, for cutting-edge conversations and advice about love and relationships to spice up your love life. Love Stories, building healthy relationships. Don't miss it.
'Cause I am your lady.
This is Fit FM 96.7.
Oh, wow, 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 wow. Good evening. I was about to say good morning. I don't know what happened because Mr. Fitness is on, and normally he's on at 6:30 in the morning, right? But it's Queen G and it's Love Stories, and I'm on at 6 o'clock every Thursday, right? So it's evening, it's not morning. I want to say welcome to all the persons who are in tune to Love Stories. I know you guys missed me the last couple of weeks. I missed you guys too. Live, right? Yeah, we replayed some of the programs that we did some time ago, which I know that you enjoyed because some of you listened to the program before, but you might not have gotten everything that you wanted to get out of it. So repeating them is not such a bad thing, right? So you missed me live. I got calls. Warm to you, we can't see on Facebook. Well, I'm back. I'm back. And we're here to ensure that we inspire lovers, we inspire couples. We want you to live amazing lives. We want you all to have successful relationships. And that is why Queen G is here with you every Thursday. So wherever you are locking it down from, invite a friend, invite your family, cock up your foot, drink some water, have some wine, whatever it is that you got. Remember that we are in for a big one this evening. Yeah, man. Whole heap of chattings are going to go on, not just by me, but as you can see, if you're on Facebook, if you're on YouTube, we already have our guest. We can't stop it. Well, yeah, we already have our guest in here. I have issues with that, and my listeners are familiar with me doing that. Right. When the S is on it, it don't work for me. So if I don't pluralize it, it don't mean that I don't know it. I just don't want it to sound bad. Anyways, we have a packed show lined up. We're going to be talking with our guests about their love stories. They also have a YouTube channel that is about it's called Kingdom Live TV. Okay. And I'm sure it's about their love life. It's about their life with God and whatever else that interests them. And we're going to be discussing it today. We want to hear from them about their love stories. You know, me stare them on go up in them life, when them start, when they married. There's something interesting about their wedding that I love. I saw it on social media. I have not said anything to them about it, but because I don't like tradition of such, I love what they did. So before we get into the conversation with our guests, we're going to be taking some music, get the vibe right. I want to say good evening to DJ Snow. Very, very good show this evening. Well, as usual, I love the music that you play. Snow, big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself, my brother over there in Portmore. And for the persons who are locking it down via fitfmja.com, welcome, welcome, wherever you are in the world. If you're locking it down on the Fit FM 96.7 here in Trelawney and environs, welcome. It's your life, it's your music, it's Queen G, it's Love Stories music. We're going to be playing, this one is called Kind. I love you, Julia. I love it. It's all about love up in here. Kind by K-Blitz and my good up friend, Mystic Bowie. Here we go.
See your brother's pain and you forgive him. See your sister's joy as your own. Your gentle words ease my burden. Your generous soul gives me hope. You heal my world. Throw your stones of kindness in the ocean. I see it ripple out to souls in need. You give your light and the darkness shall surely disappear. Your smile like a torch across the sea. You're what we need. You're what I need. You're kind to her, she's kind to me. You're kind to him, he's kind to me. It's like a chain reaction. You have set us free. You're kind to her, she's kind to him, he's kind to me. You're kind to her, she's kind to him, he's kind to me. You're kind to her, she's kind to him, he's kind to me. It's like a chain reaction, you have set us free. You're kind to her, she's kind to him, he's kind to me. Oh, yeah. You're kind to her, she's kind to him, and he's kind to me. You're kind to him, he's kind to her, she's kind to me. It's like a chain reaction, you have set us free. You're kind to her, she's kind to him, and he's kind to me.
Oh my God, what a lovely song. Moving right along, we're going to be featuring one made popular by Enrico. Julio.
Yes.
Right. No, Julio Iglesias.
Okay.
Julio Iglesias made this one popular, but a friend of mine did a reggae version of it. Imar Shepherd. This one is a favorite from Imar. It's called Hero because I love Enrique's version. No, don't make me mix it up, no. Not Enrique. Where we get Enrique from? Julio. You remember his dad's name? What was his dad's name?
He's the dad.
Julio is the dad,
Yeah,
right.
right.
So the junior is Enrique Iglesias. I'm gonna mix up that on my favorite song, Hero. Anyways, we're gonna be playing the version by Imar Shepherd. Big up yourself in Kingston. Imar, I know you and your team are locking it down to love stories. So I'm sure that you guys are gonna enjoy this one as much as Queen G enjoys it. Here we go.
Oh, baby, it's time I'm representing you. Would you dance if I ask you to dance? Would you run and never look back? Would you cry if you saw me crying? Would you save my soul tonight? Would you tremble if I touch your lips? Would you laugh? Oh, please tell me this. No, would you die for the one you loved? Hold me in your arms tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. Would you swear that you always be mine? Or would you lie? Would you run and hide? Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? Well, I don't care. You're here tonight. Yeah.
To the Spin FM 96.7. Duncan Trelawney.
I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can take my breath away. Oh, I just wanna hold you
This is Fit
just
FM
wanna
96.7. Duncan Trelawney.
My forever. You can take my breath away. Would you swear that you always be mine? Or would you lie? Would you run and hide? Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind? Well, I don't care. You're here tonight. Yeah. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can't take my breath away. Oh, I just wanna hold you. I just wanna hold you. Oh yeah. Am I in too deep? Have I lost my mind, babes? Well, I don't care. You're here tonight. I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain. I will stand by you forever. You can't take my breath away.
Beautiful song, beautiful song. So we're moving right along. I want to say shout out to all the persons who are locking it down, right? I see a lot of persons who are indeed commenting on the Facebook Live. Later on, I'm going to shout you out. But right now, we're going to be playing another song. This one is a kind of dancehall beat made popular by Ziggy Bless, my friend, big up yourself. It's called I Think It's Right. Let's drop it.
Shining, you know it's Ziggy Bless, without a doubt. Lioness Rhythm, Lionhouse Production. Now when you're gone, ladies, I think it's right for us to stop us and fight. Ooh, hey girl, I think it's right. Let's make love tonight. Hear me again. Girl, I think it's right for us to stop us and fight. Ooh, hey girl, I think it's right. Let's make love tonight. Tell me why you are stressing me when you feel caress me. Pull me down and undress me. Then you don't know the rest. Baby girl, you are my shining star. You alone, me a driving a car. So no bother with the fuss or the war. Cause me no want to see you fall. I think it's right for us to stop us and fight. Ooh, hey girl, I think it's right. Let's make love tonight. Hear me again. Girl, I think it's right for us to stop us and fight. Ooh, hey girl, I think it's right. Let's make love tonight. Well, I think I told you then. You want me woman from way back when. You want follow down and your friend named Karen. It's like so you want this to end. Girl, tell me how me finish you. Right now I miss you. If you all gonna kiss you. Baby girl, I miss you. I think it's right for us to stop us and fight. Ooh, hey girl, I think it's right. Let's make love tonight. Hear me again. Girl, I think it's right. for us to suffer and fight. Ooh, hey girl, I think it's right. Let's make love tonight. 5 o'clock in the morning, we give thanks for the dawning. Same time me start yawning. All alone without my darling. I know 1, I know 2, I know 3, I know 4. Woman them a knock on me door, out sure. Want me to settle them score, now more you me bring on tour. That's for sure. I think it's right for us to stop us and fight.
Oh, you mean Ziggy Bless? Big up yourself. What the man say? 1 or 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 of them are not long in door, you know. But guess what? He only have eyes for you, my girl. So he thinks it's right. Stop for some fight. Go strip him and do whatever. In the night. Me I change the lyrics. Me I put it what me want put in today. You realize that. Me reach at the night. Yeah. I think it's right. Big up yourself, Ziggy Bless. Want to shout out some persons who are locking it down right now. Melcinda, she's always on Fit FM from Clarkstown. Big up the people up there in Clarkstown. Thanks for making it Fit FM. Mr. Fitness. Yeah, I must see what going on down here though. I see what is happening down here. I see what you're doing to Julia. Yeah, I saw it on your page, Mr. Fitness, with her broke out at some places. And then people say, I broke her out. She come right out long time, goodie. All right. So Dean Levy Brown, big up yourself, always tuning into Love Stories. Nurseth Daily. Yes. Big up yourself. Good evening to you as well. Rose Griffiths, thanks for making it Fit FM. Pauline Williamson, welcome. All right. Oh, my niece is on. She's watching. Angel Thompson, big up yourself, girl. Happy birthday to you when it comes on Saturday. And he's going to sing to you, whether you like it or not. All right. So we're going to be playing some more music later on. But now it's time for me to introduce my guests. They've been here with us for a long time. And they've been wonderful. I saw Huzzy singing to Wifey. And I think it's right. Yes, them now for some fight. Them are gonna make it home tonight. I mean, Jilly, you know, I'll cut my own song, you know. I'll cut my own song. All right, so I want to welcome to the studios and the airwaves of Fit FM, Mr. and Mrs. Price. But let me say it right. So it's Mr. Sanjay Price and Mrs. Rashina Rodney Price. I wonder if we name the pitney. You know who name so? Because his first name is Rodney, his last name is Price. You know him not so warboat again. Him a love man now. Your father. All right. Welcome to Fit FM. How you guys doing?
Doing well.
I'm doing good.
Awesome. Now, I told our listeners just a little bit of something about you guys earlier, why you're here and stuff, but they don't know. Some of them don't know who you are. I'm sure that you have some friends who are tuning in, but for the most part, I personally don't know who you are. You know, I invited you because someone recommended you both as an exemplary couple, where them like and something. Someone said, let me see what it is about them that he likes and what makes them so outstanding. You know, and he mentioned that you guys are doing the YouTube channel, and I looked at it vaguely because I didn't want to go too in-depth into it. I wanted to hear it from you. And I want, when I make up my face and say, so looking surprised, it's authentic. Yeah, more really like that. All right, so I'm going to ask you guys to introduce yourselves to our listeners, starting with Mrs. Price.
As Queen G said, my name is Rashina Rodney Price.
And I am Sanjay Price.
And we're from the Kingdom Life TV on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Where are you guys from?
Well, I'm from Trelawney, right in Martha Brae.
And I'm from Manchester.
Oh, you come from where my roots,
Mandeville.
my father people spring from there, I'm told, you know, the Larmons. So, yeah, you probably went to school with some of them. The cute people. Anybody cute? Yeah. Anybody cute in Manchester? My family, them. Yes, yes. Right. So tell me a little bit more about you guys. Before I ask, don't tell me on a meet because me want to ask that.
No, you start.
Okay. Well, you know my name already. Mrs. Rashina Rodney Price. I run a business, a decor business right here in Falmouth. Starting up. I was just making myself very comfortable.
That's all right.
I run a decor business right here in Falmouth, and I love my family. I'm a very family-oriented person, and I love my church family as well.
Which church is that?
It's Faith International Harvest Church, right there in Falmouth, 49 Connell Street.
Okay.
Yes.
Big up pastor and the members.
Yes, of course. So that's just a little bit about me. Anything else I don't want to filter into your questions.
And I appreciate that.
Yes.
Well, I am Price, formerly of Mandeville. Well, a little bit more about me. I am a God-fearing young man. I love the Lord. I am becoming more family-oriented. Just got married the other day, so we're in the starting blocks and we're just coming out. But I hope throughout this interview, persons will get to know me more, get to know my wife more.
Right.
So we'll just share in more. We don't want to go too deep.
All
Because
right.
I already know that we probably might go over.
No problem, because I don't mind just watching you guys chat and I don't have to say anything because I'm sure my listeners will agree that they hear my voice too often all the time. They don't mind if they hear from you. However, let me start by asking a question that they always hear me ask couples who I have as guests on the program. First of all, I want to know how you meet each other. You are from Trelawney. You are from Manchester. What brought you together?
Well, let me start first then. Okay. And for those who are familiar to our YouTube page, they will know how we met because we have a video on that. But for this purpose, well, I am from Mandeville, so how I got to be a part of Trelawney, how I came in Trelawney was to work.
Okay.
Yes. So when I just came into the parish, I had to find a church family because, as I said before, I'm a godly person. So being where I was, I always hear this church, and church sound very, very nice. Worship a go on, hot, fiery, and I love that kind of environment. So I went there, and by going there, I liked how the persons worshipped. I liked how they gathered together and how they would relate to each other.
Right.
So I started going. So
hold on. so you don't know me. So it's not a case like just go over there for look a girl.
No.
You were
that
brought
wasn't the
there because
intention.
of the fire of the Holy Spirit.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Just to make that clear, because I know some people still like
Yeah. I never went to look for a girl. I look for a church sister.
Right.
I went because I really loved the presence of God that was there. Right. So in going, I remember the Bishop DJ Collins. He asked me to do a sermonette. There's a little short sermon. And I remember doing this sermonette from Isaiah chapter 61 that speaks on arise and shine for your light has come. I remember doing that, and when I finished doing it, I saw this girl. She came on my feet and started praying, and I was like, okay, then this is weird.
So you see why I just walk right up there, not even know what I'm going yet. But like it. Yes.
Yeah, so she came and she was there praying, and I was like, this is strange, but okay, fine. I remember after I was trying to look for her, but she always disappears. I was like, oh, this girl's so mysterious. I want to know this person, who this person is. So I remember in the night they were having service, and I went. And service was good and everything. And she was there, and I said, okay, there she is. So the pastor, so the bishop said, hold hands and pray. I said, yes, God.
Story comfortable. I'm gonna relax and listen.
Perfect opportunity for me to know who this is.
Right.
So I held her hand, and they were there praying and praying and praying. I squeezed her hand, I squeezed her hand, and I remember when that service ended, I text the church brother and asked him, "Do you know such and such? Send me her number." Yeah.
So that's how it started. What's your version? What's your version?
Well, it's strange. Some persons probably wouldn't accept me saying that, but that's fine. This is my story. Yes. I was at a church before, and the Lord said, "Believe and go. You need to go." I said, "God, after me, don't know where me they go." But that Sunday, I spoke to my pastor of the previous church, and I told him, and he said, "Okay, that's fine." That's and good. And then I left, and I said, "God, I don't know where I'm going, but I ended up at the same church. And while I was there, I said, all right, perfect opportunity now to just stay in the back and just, I don't want nobody to see me. I just want to come to church and enjoy it and whatever. And at that very Sunday that he was talking about, I remember being there, and I was saying, God, I don't want nobody to see me. I don't want nobody to ask me if it do. I just want that opportunity to just sit in church, because at the other church I would sing, I do so many things. But anyway, after he finished with his sermon, I just felt the Lord said, just go and pray for the young man. Just go and pray. I said, God, me can't, but I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. So I went anyway. And I remember praying at his feet, just praying for him. I remember just being there at his feet, praying and crying. And then after that, I just get up and left. And then that night that he was talking about, he came over to me, held my hand, prayer was going on. And I remember him squeezing my hand.
I squeeze out the life
him squeezed my hand so much, even during the prayer. I said, Lord Jesus, I made this somebody that squeeze up my
ownership in the spirit, ownership.
Until even the next day, I was just still there shaking my hand. I said, Mommy, yes, I was saying, Mommy,
I said, I'm strong.
I said, Mommy, say, last night me at church, and this young man him just squeezed my hand and and for some strange reason, it's like I started having a download of information about him. I said, God, I don't want to know anything about this man. The Lord started to tell me that he's from Mandeville and in born August. I said, God, I don't want to know anything about this young man.
Hold on there. So no, you didn't speak with anybody about him.
No, nobody knew him. It was fairly,
the spirit was just providing.
I was fairly new. I was like, I don't want to know any of this. So and then I found out after we spoke, he told me that the reason he squeezed my hand. You want to tell them?
No, tell me what I'm telling you.
He said that he wanted me to remember him even the next day.
Same hurt, you fear?
Same day. I mean, I was saying, yeah. I mean, you could have just said, "Hey, that works too."
Now I'm mashing up the place.
So that's how we met. We met at church.
Right.
Yes.
Right. So, all right. So you guys met at church. You got the number. You're going to go complain to your mother because him hurt your hand, and you are getting information and stuff. So, when was the first move made? Who made the first move? Who said what? We want to hear the Joseph story. Yeah,
well,
I
made the first move. At first, she was like hesitant. Me no want nobody. That was her words. Me no want nobody. And she would often say, "You're too young. You ain't experienced nothing in your life yet."
What are they? So she saying she too young, are you too young?
Me.
So what she do about life?
I don't know.
Anyways, go and talk here.
So she would often say that, but I remember the first conversation that we had. It was through text, and I believe that night I went to bed like about minutes or two, and we were just there talking and just sharing and just getting to know each other a little bit more. So I believe that was the first move, getting her number and texting her, feeling out who she is and what she's all about. Yeah. The second thing is what I just shared. She said I was too young. When the experience done yet. And them say, how do you make me too young? Whatever. You haven't even got to know me more as it. So what's this all about? But I remember the first date we went to watch a movie in Montego Bay. And even the other day, the person that brought us said that, he was thinking every time he's there, every time I meet him and other friends are around, he said, "Do you know that I was the one that brought him on your first date?"
Oh my! Big up yourself.
Yeah, Leng. So he always says that, and that was the first date, and I believe that was one of the things that set the tone for a relationship.
So aside from you guys meeting at church and you went through that whole spiritual connection and stuff, Mrs. Price, what attracted you? I know he's handsome and everything. If we did younger, you couldn't get him and him someday. However, aside from that and the fact that he's a good-looking man, what attracted you to him?
Well, as you so rightly said, he is attractive. So that was a plus in his book. But outside of that, his spiritual maturity. There was a lot of things that I wanted to learn. I said that he was too young because I understood a lot of things about, relationship and road and whatever, but he understood more on the spiritual side, things that I was interested in and I want to learn. And a lot of questions I had because there was some confusion and some misconception, and that was one of the main things. He could help me, he could mentor me. So that attracted me to him. And not only that, but he's very ambitious. I don't have to worry about, I'm a gamble, I'm gone out with friends too long, and I'm all of this. I don't have to worry about all of that. So that's good. That sense of stability that in the end attracted me to him.
Right. I don't know what Sweet Philip Grant saw, but he might laugh and kick over like, whoa, guys, if you're listening on the radio and on the website, Philip is on the Facebook Live commenting, big up yourself, Philip Grant. Dean Levy is saying you could see she had an eye for you and was giving the relationship some thought. Yeah. Why not? And especially a godly man and she a God-fearing pitney, of course. So what attracted your wife to what attracted you to her? Or what appealing? What am I say? How may I say? May I say something wrong? Right. What did you find attractive about her?
The mysterious side of her disappearing when I wanted to know who this person was. I believe that there was something worth finding out. Apart from she looking good and all that, she was a church girl. She looked innocent in a little bit.
So she's not a street girl, that's the thing.
No.
No.
It was just that. Who is this person? Wanting to know that person.
So is it that men much prefer women who are mysterious? Women, it's not like you're playing hard to get, but just throw yourself at people. Is it that you much prefer a woman who is not that easy?
I believe men like challenges.
Yeah.
A man loves a challenge and he will go all the way to conquer or to get what he really wants. And I believe a woman being that person and not being so open allows the man to seek her and pursue her.
Right. Because I was thinking, Julia, that maybe we in our situation or status we could go out and kind of flirt, but look like it not gonna work. It not gonna work because we are for the market. Well, I must speak for myself. We are for the market so long we don't even know what is the norm these days. So I have to go us easy. And that's why I was taking off the weight and doing all them something there to put myself back on the market. So who the most see me? Come, how is the home? I mean, no, seriously. Anyways, how was the date, the movie for you? How was it? Tell me everything what happened in the theater. Because I'm sure a lot of times people, young couple, especially those who are just going out for the first time, them go for watch a movie. When you ask them, Julia, they don't know what the movie name, they don't know what the movie was about. So share your story about that date.
I don't remember what the movie was at all.
I'm not tell you, she don't know, no, because guess what? The only screen she want to look at was
his
Mr.
face.
Price.
I don't remember anything about the movie, but I do remember us getting snacks in the line. You know, being in the movie, you know, you put up your foot and you get comfortable.
So hold on, you know, church girl. You never been out with a man before. Oh, you're going to theater with your foot. Suppose your mother did come in there.
Well, I mean, at my age, my parents, know that I'm responsible, so it's fine.
Good.
It's fine.
So, from an emotional point of view, how was it for you?
In all honesty, as he confessed just now when we just met, I said, "Sir, I don't want to be in a relationship." Because when well, maybe not for everybody, but been in relationships before and being hurt and going through all trauma and betrayal and all of those things, I felt like I was in a space, and I was just leaving college too, and I was leaving a church, so I just felt like I wanted that space for newness and to be and to just be by myself and find myself. And then I didn't want another person to just come thinking that, oh, another man, you just come and get what you want, or I can't be bothered anymore.
Right.
So I just wanted that. Mm-hmm.
So what caused you to change your mind? Did you have to go through a healing process, to get rid of what you experienced in the past in order to move on, to accept, what he was offering you? How did it work for you?
Most definitely, I did have to go through a healing process. And I think in both of our own ways, we're still going through a process, because sometimes you have some triggers and you say, no, man, where that come from? And you recognize from a past trauma or something. But when we just met, eventually, him being there, pursuing me, not just, he was interested in, this sounds weird, but it's like he was interested in my soul. That I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes.
He cared about my well-being and the healing process. There were times when I would cry over things from the past, and he would just sit and, ask questions and just allow me to just be and heal and bawl and just move on. So that helped.
But how were you able to identify that? Because I'm sure that there are many young ladies out there who want to be in a relationship, but and they are being pursued by persons who have similar characteristics as Mr. Price, but they are not able to realize that this is deeper than just the whole sexuality and the whole romantic thing. Because if it is just about that, for me, I love romance. But if that's just it, that's shallow for me, and I like deep. How were you able to identify that is what he was bringing to the table?
Well, he persisted. He was persistent, and our conversations from day one was never about sex and stuff like that. Not that anything is wrong with sex. I mean, God made it.
Oh, please,
God made it. But our conversations, they were much deeper than that, and it allowed for that to take place. And I had that space to be, and I think talking to God and letting God know that, God, honestly, me just tired. I think I was at a place where God, me just tired. I know I'm young, but I've been in one relationship, and your expectation is there, and it didn't work. So I think it was just through following the leading of God to help me through. And of course, good friends to say, hey, this and that. And also going through school, being with my profession, I have to do a lot of introspection. And that helped me too, to say, hey, say you really hurt though. Say you really I feel pain about this though.
Right.
So those kind of things really helped me. And I would say to young ladies, just to take a step back. And if you want to know that a gentleman is truly interested in you, take sex out of it. Take sex out of it. Not that sex is not a good part of a relationship.
Maybe it is what they're accustomed to.
But that's sad though.
It is, but it's the reality. So you're saying that they should just take some time.
Yes.
to identify what is it that is being offered to them.
Yes.
Before just making a decision, because oh boy, it's kind of hard, especially when some persons are coming from some family background, especially when you lack in finances.
Yes.
And somebody come and, you know, this is what they're offering you, and you willingly accept it, and then you get hurt, and then you believe that is it. That is all you're to expect. And then if somebody else comes and is doing the opposite, I want to say, no, you have ladies out there with young girls. Well, maybe it's wider than I think. We'll tell him, say, my soft boy. Because if you're not, you're not macho if you're not defending certain things. Yeah. But I appreciate men like Mr. Price who sees you, as I said, for the soul. He's more interested in the physical and the emotional. So, yeah. But Mr. Price, why her? You know, it's nobody else, especially Amandaville, that she want here. Why her? Yeah.
The mystery.
Again, yeah.
Yeah, the mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah. I once remember, church people always setting you up. Yeah, especially a young man just coming into a church, and there are young sisters in the church that are unmarried. They normally would want to set you up. So I remember this particular sister. She said that Price, no, your wife, I have a wife for you.
Oh, you mean?
And I was there and I said, well, okay, whatever, fine. And I remember this particular person that I knew, I knew very well. She said that, Price, my church sister that goes to the church, she's a cousin. She's my cousin, and there's this young girl that really think you'd really be interested in,
Right.
I was like, oh, okay, fine. I'm not really per se, but okay. And she was describing the person, and when she was describing the person, I was seeing her. But it was not her. It was somebody else. So she was just describing. So I'm saying, yes, say other mystery. That's the mystery one,
right?
And it was after me and her started to talk that I found out that it was not her.
Oh dear!
It was somebody else. I was like, but I didn't have an eye for that person in the first place.
Right. And to be honest, I believe that even back in the days, like way back, when all those arranged marriages were, you could see that persons were so unhappy with the marriages that they were in. So it's best for you to select who you want, and more like the fact that, your church sister was looking out for you, but who you want. By the way, let me just say hi to some persons who are online here. My brother is Pearson. Aklish, I don't know where your mother is or where our mother is, but when you say G, I will tell your mother. I must remind you, I don't know if you have connection with her, but tomorrow is going to be 4 years since she passed. Someone know, you're going to tell her, some do what? I am the oldest of you all. You're complaining, Pam, boy, I will beat you. All right, my sister Maria is also on. She's saying, big up my big Jill's Queen G, Livingston Lewis, great vibe. Thank you. Fabian Hamilton. Yes, so nice. I love people business. You're opening people in business. All right. Real old dog from South Lamar. Thanks for tuning in. Big up yourself. All right. So Mr. Fitness, I say, gonna put him on spot. Yeah, you remember a while ago, dead ear. I think I know why. He was trying to know how to answer the question because it is similar to another question I asked him before. So I figured, yeah, they're in the hot seat. Yeah, and actually, yeah, spiritual connection. Yeah, Flip Grant says sweet. Need a book. Yeah, they have. And I'm gonna ask them to tell you guys about the YouTube channel that you can go and follow them and log on and, learn more about them. They have a whole lot to teach. All right. Speaking of which, let's go there. Why did you decide to start the channel? We're not ready for reach up at the wedding yet. Yeah, we're not ready to talk about that yet. Why did you decide to start the YouTube channel? What's the purpose of it?
Our main slogan on Kingdom Live TV is living life the kingdom way. We are Christians, we're a young couple, and sometimes it may seem like it's not possible to be young and to be in Christ and have a good, fun life. And we want our life to show young people that this is possible. When you're called to Christendom, it doesn't mean that your face is going to long. It doesn't mean that you have to wear sombrero hats. It doesn't mean that you have to wear long skirts. It means that you should live a good life, a prosperous life, a life that shows others that, hey, it's possible. So we started the channel to show persons that this is possible, and we're bringing you along our journey, and we want to show you that, hey, you can do it too. And we're showing them that, listen, it not easy, and we're not always smiling all the time, but it's possible. So that's why we started Kingdom Live TV.
What are some of the things that you discuss on the YouTube channel on Kingdom Live TV?
Well, when we first started out, we expressed what the kingdom of God was, because the main thing about the channel is that it is kingdom driven, kingdom of God driven. We wanted persons to understand principles in regards to the kingdom of God. We want them to have an appreciation of the gospel of Christ, not just the gospel that says, hey, get saved and stay in church, but the gospel that makes you become now a witness, that you can impact life, you can impact other person's life. So that was one of the main things. Some of the other things we speak about is our relationship. We give advice. We talk about if we want to have children and all those stuff. So yeah, it is mainly focused on speaking about God, not just the dead religion that other persons are used to or have come to understood, but we want to express Christ in the truest way, in the living way that he really is, and to show persons that even though we are young people and our lives are not at the place where it ought to be as yet, we are those ones that we want to make our lives like a replica, like a prototype that somebody else can look onto and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Price is doing it. The Prices are doing it. I can do it too. We can do it too.
Right. What's the feedback so far?
Well, it's been good because, as we said, we show ourselves. So you guys can always go on and watch, but we had some videos about things we like about each other, and even some videos that we things that we don't like about each other.
Hold on. So I'm not watching the video now. Maybe later on. What are some of the things you like about each other?
You want to start? Okay. I like the hair on his legs. Yeah, I think it makes you look, masculine and manly, like, hey, yeah, look at. So I like that. Yes, I also love his way with handling money and finances and administration. He's very good at that, even with getting our home and everything. He's on the paperwork and all of that. And he's cool. We can sit down and chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like about her? Because a lot of people don't realize that you can love somebody and you can dislike them. Like, really. What do you like about her?
The major thing that I love about her, not just like, but I love, that I can do life with her. She's a partner.
Amen.
Yeah. She's a partner. She's somebody that you can sit with, you can build with. She's stable-minded. She's focused. She is, let's say, that's the word I'm looking for.
I'm
looking for a word because, there are a lot of young ladies that they're into the hair, they're into the nails, they're into the bling and the latest iPhone, the latest this and latest that. I don't have those things with her. Just like how she doesn't have the drinking, the gambling, the going out with friends, the loitering on the street and those things. she's somebody that you can really sit with, you can
Right.
talk with.
Mhm.
She's a person that knows how to speak to persons. I don't have that big, but she's a person that knows how to get along with persons, and I love that about her.
Oh, Ziggy Bless, whose song we played earlier, he's on and he's saying, Queen G, it's Ziggy Bless, lovely couple, tell them big up. My song sounds nice coming through. Ziggy, big up yourself. You're always supporting people in the industry. And so we just want to pay homage to you because, you know, we appreciate what you're doing in the industry, not just the music industry, but the media fraternity, Ziggy. So big up yourself. And thanks, you know, sending big ups for the couple. All right, so that's about what you like. What don't you like about her?
There are a few things, but I believe what I like about her outweighs all of those things.
No, yes, you hear the disclaimer? No, you hear the disclaimer? You hear the disclaimer? They're wrong here. He was smartly buck. Yeah.
All right. And Baby Destiny must deal with her with understanding, so I'm trying that.
Right.
She's disorganized.
Oh.
Yeah, she's disorganized, so I don't like that.
Well, but let me tell you something. A lot of times I play this game when I'm interviewing couples. The game is how well do you know her? And you'd be surprised to know that it may sound weird to our listeners. How is it that you're asking them that and them live together? But let me tell you something. Sometimes it's after we do this game with them that they realize, you know, I really never know there's something there about that person. And they could be living together for even 10 years.
Right.
You know, so sometimes this medium gives you the opportunity to say what's on your mind because she knows that she knows to organize. And the fact that you're expressing that you don't like it, I bet you say after today, chances are she gonna shape up.
We'll try.
Yeah, gonna try. And that's fair enough. All right, what do continue?
The only time I've seen
Well,
her,
leap it up.
the only time I've seen her then such a significant change was when she watched a message called Excellence and Excellence. She turned the whole house right side up. She
Upside up.
cleaned. She put everything orderly. I was like, you should listen to this message every day. So yeah.
Right. And you have the opportunity to tell him what you don't like about him.
Oh, well, first of all, he's right. We have to relationship not all fluffy and bubbles and butterflies
And
all the
if it is-
time.
if it was, it would be boring.
Something wrong. Yeah. So he knows that I put the place together and within 1 second I search for something, everything they got back. I can't find anything. I don't know where anything is. But we're working together with it. What I don't like about you. Oh jeez. Oh Jesus. All right. So my thing is sometimes he can be a little bit difficult in just being, just relaxing. He could be a little bit more I think he could be a bit more flexible. Sometimes the rigidity is there and we just can't bother.
Well, I guess if you point that out to him and say, listen, maybe you're not going to tell him how to live in life, you know, but you can make suggestions. Because if you just tell him, say, him a little bit too rigid, I don't know what happened to my phone. It's not charging, you know, it's dying. Andrew, I'm going to bring it into this show. You know, I really tell him exactly, you know, why you think that. And then, as you said, you're not so organized, he's legit. Discuss it and figure out means and ways. And look at it. These are ways that you can decide that, listen, we're going to have a date night. We're going to put on whatever sexy stuff we like to put on. Don't go out. Don't go out because I want it to be as sexy as you dare. And then because it is when you are in this kind of atmosphere, you're able to discuss certain things without feeling defensive.
yeah.
Exactly. All right. Before we continue, I don't know why this gone upside down. Can somebody set this good for me? Let me read. What is it that? Oh, it said no. All right, and it big. Me now for wear the glasses. Is that it?
Yes.
Smart man. He knows he has to go home with her.
Right.
But they speak so well of each other. You can see that there's respect and maturity, and that's it. Once you have respect, you're right, Dean. Once you have respect and maturity, listen to me. Asha said earlier, relationships are not just bubbly all the time. Nobody comes perfect. And if you look at perfect man, go on with your business. It never work. And if you're looking at perfect woman, go on master because it never work. But at the same time, as I said before, you just have to reason it out. And as I said, don't do it in a defensive manner. I mean, like, this is how we're going to be open with each other, share, and then we rectify the things that we see.
And to tell you, Fit Family, these things we talk about all the time. There's nothing that we're saying here that we haven't discussed. We point out stuff, we take notes, we write them down. We have our YouTube channel is not just for people, it's really for us. So sometimes we go back and we watch and say, oh, all right, I like these people. Or, you know, I really need to, I listened to you on the channel and I heard when you said that, okay, I'm going to try to write, to work on it. I have notes on my phone. Okay, all right, he wants me to check on him more. He wants me to, you know, be a bit more open. Okay, he likes this sexual, he likes that. And he has his notes on his phone too. And sometimes I watch other YouTube channel too to help me to become, I mean, I've been single for years of my life. I'm a new wife. I don't know everything. I'm just 1 year in. So I need help. I need to learn. So we discuss these things and we just grow with each other in wisdom.
So how long you've been together overall? From the time when you did it, what you call it, sermonette, and she come on your foot and, you know, whatever she was doing, praying. Yeah. How long has it been since?
3 years.
3 years. And you guys got married?
In 2020.
2020. And guys, for those who saw the promo, the picture of them that's on the promo with them in blue, I don't know. I love blue, first of all, especially royal blue. And when I saw the picture, it stood out. And then after going to Rashina's social media, Instagram, I saw that was actually their wedding picture.
Yeah.
One of their wedding pictures.
Yeah, we got married in blue.
So she was even saying that she didn't get to wear the white that she wanted. However, but when I saw that caption that you wrote, I was like, isn't she crazy? I'm sorry, when I got married, I didn't wear blue. And that's an idea for the next one. Yeah. It is so different. It's so different. But what caused you to wear? Normally, the men have to wear white like the ladies. What caused you guys to wear the blue?
Well, as you said, I never thought my something blue would be not even a dress. It was a pantsuit that I wore. What led us to wearing blue was the pandemic. We were planning our wedding and everything, and in March, the country just closed down, and our wedding was in April. So, and it was curfew on that day, so we had to just say, you know what? You have a blue suit. I have a nice blue thingy that you bought me, and we have brown shoes. Let's just put it together and wear it. And I want to add this little nugget. We've been married for a year and a couple months, and he has never seen my wedding dress, and I still have it. My white wedding dress.
So you have plans.
I still want my big wedding with my family, and
Right. But how has it been throughout the 1 year, of being married to each other?
Well, it has been the Lord's doing. I have to say that. In the pandemic, we got married. We got our first home, because there are more to come. We got our first home. We bought it.
Well, that was quick. After meeting each other and getting married, you have your own home already.
Yeah.
I like the way you guys are going. And people, for those who aren't on social media and seeing, they're a young couple. very young couple. I like the way you're going. You know, yeah, house and everything. What about babies?
We're getting there.
You're getting there.
We're getting there. Yeah, we're working on it. We're practicing.
We have practice with that. Somebody could daddy baby or the physical. Okay, no problem.
She persons have been asking her like every single time this year, when are you going to bring forth that child? When are you going to have that other child? And she has developed a way to answer persons and that, and that's what
I'm
I just
sure
did.
that you have your life planned out and when you want to do what, because I'm sure that has to be in place. You have to have goals. We had a financial analyst on the other day talking about how couples can manage their finances, and I was impressed when you mentioned that he is in control of that. So I like a couple who knows what they want, where they're going, where they should be at X time, rather than just want everything one time and you get pregnant and you don't know how for. And it's not just financially you can't take care of the child, but you're probably both working and you don't know what if everything just. And that is where problems come in, because frustration starts to come in now. So plan your thing. We want to know say you have some picnic around up and in the house where you have more than one, but take your time.
I've always encouraged myself, and we both know that peer pressure or pressure, outside pressure, is not going to allow us to do something or eventually something that we are not yet
ready for,
prepared for and ready for. So when persons talk, and I give them that face, they know not to ask me anything. And probably that's why they ask her more than me. They don't ask me those questions.
Him look like him can do a face. I don't think we'll have a sort of face later. We take a picture and put it on social media. But it's good that you have devised a strategy. It may be a public one. Talking about Kingdom Life TV, where it is not just about sharing how other persons can be successful, but you're actually sharing with each other, about how your lives can develop, how you can build your healthy romantic relationship and your family. Right. How can persons find you on the YouTube channel?
Well, they can go on YouTube and they can type in Kingdom Life TV. One word. It's all in one. Kingdom Life TV, all in one. They can also type in Rashina Rodney. They can type in Sanjay Price. They can type in the prices, and they'll definitely find us there.
All right. So we've been chatting a long time. I want to say, if you're just joining us, welcome to Love Stories on Fit FM. It's your girl, Queen G. And of course, my guests are the Prices. That's what they refer to themselves on the social media. So it's Sanjay Price and Rashina Rodney Price. So we're going for some music, taking a break right up in here. All right, soon come back. Oh, I love this one. Put Your Loving on Me by Papa Michigan. Love you, boy. Oh, yeah.
Loving on me. Take a look in the mirror. What do you see? Do you see you or do you see me? Do you feel love or do you feel hate? Then if you feel hate, then baby release. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah, come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. Say no, tell me your problems and think I'm dumb. I got a solution and you're so welcome. You over 30 and your body not done. So get up and rock and get up and come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. Come put your loving on me. And the baby put your loving on me.
Yeah, I know was nothing that we could compare.
She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got your problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you can out the real situation, baby. Everybody got their problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you. Now if you feel down and all alone, and you need a friend to call you home, I'll be there for you. No more to run. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. Come put your loving on me. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. People have a talk, so let them talk. One thing about life, everybody fast. I know baby girl, tell you all that them for mass. All your poor workers, much less your boss. Put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got your problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you can solve them. She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got your problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement.
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan's Trelawney.
What do you see? Do you see you or do you see me? Do you feel love or do you feel hate? Then if you feel hate, then baby release. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah, come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. Say no, tell me your problems and think I'm dumb. I got a solution and you're so welcome. You over 30 and your body not done. So get up and rock and get up and come. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. Come put your loving on me. And the baby put your loving on me.
Yeah, I know was nothing that we could compare. Well,
she got the real situation, baby. Everybody got your problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you can solve them. She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got their problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you. Now if you feel down and all alone, and you need a friend to call you home, I'll be there for you. No more to run. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. Come put your loving on me. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. People have a talk, so let them talk. One thing about life, everybody fast. I know baby girl, tell you all that them for mass. All your poor workers, much less your boss. Put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. Come put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Yeah. She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got your problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you can solve them. She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got your problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you. Now take a look in at the mirror. Tell me where you see. Don't you see you? Or do you see me? I'm a militant woman with vibrancy. Nice sexy body, come put it for me. You are run them young girl foot crazy. Plus you over 30 and you over 40. Boy, she just mighty than a number. The baby girl, let me see you where them angles. Show me where you got. It's a lot. Put your loving on me. Hey baby, put your loving on me. Yeah, just put your loving on me. She got the real situation, baby. Everybody got your problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement.
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan's Trelawney.
Everybody got their problems. To love yourself is the greatest achievement. Only you can solve them.
Hey, without you, don't ever go. just wanna go back.
Put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. Oh my God. Chime in now. Put your loving on me. My backup singers. Baby, put your loving on me. I'm not sound tree bad. I wish producer listeners. Come in now, Jules. Come in, Jules. I want our favorite, you know. January?
Jan is going to say, Mommy, don't do it.
Do it, Mommy, do it. So after 3 together. 1, 2, 3. Put your loving on me. Oh, baby, put your loving on me.
Baby.
Put your loving on me. Julie, I expect that.
Put your loving
on me.
Baby.
Put your loving on me. Baby, put your loving on me. You say we are massacre, Papa Michigan, sir.
And we just love Michigan. DJ Snow, big up.
Big up yourself, DJ Snow. Thanks for tuning in. You know someone always listen to you. Don't. Big up yourself. I love it. My brother, actually, she's saying, I love those kids. Yeah, he's talking about the prices. Yeah. Big up yourself, Den, my darling Denise Anglin. Big up yourself. Welcome to Fit FM. And for all those who are not on the live, we welcome you nonetheless. We love you. We love you. We love you. We love you on the 96.7 FM. We love you on the website. Yeah, wherever you're locking it down. We love you. It's all about Fit FM, your life, your music, and about love stories with Queen G. So we're going back into the People Them Love Affair. We're talking about Mr. and Mrs. Price. Yes. So let me ask you this now.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, what time of day is it? I don't want them come shut me down, you know. I don't want them shut down Fit FM, but you know what? Let me go easy and nice and something. So we spoke about the spiritual part of the relationship.
Okay.
We spoke about the emotional side of the relationship.
Right.
We spoke about some mental aspects as well. We touched on some finances. We spoke about assets, right? That's finances, and who takes care of that aspect, the administrative part of, you know, things when they're planning and so. I never should have asked that question. So.
We know where you're going.
No, but guess what? I'm trying to put it in a nice way. Baby, put your loving on me. Oh, how is that going? I mean, like, no. The man, nice looking and thing. The lady, nice looking and thing. But I'm a church people. And the reason why I'm going here, and this is the first time I'm gonna ask anything like that of any couple on Love Stories. And the reason why, no, I you mentioned that you started Kingdom Life TV because you don't want people to be stuck in religion. You want them to know that, you know, you can live freely in God's kingdom. You just know that there are some do's and don'ts, right? But some of them believe that you shouldn't talk about sex. And I like to talk about sex. Right. And I'm sure you hear Mrs. Price? Right. She likes to talk about sex. When people look at a young couple like you who are very active, I can tell, in your church and thing, I always wonder if couples like you, when you're romancing each other, if you shout out, say Jesus, and some because them say nothing listen, sir. No, we can't talk about, we can't shout out for Jesus. Yes, but it depends on how we shout out for Jesus. Yeah, we call him Jesus sometimes. But some people go and like say, you must listen to certain music. You must only listen to gospel music. So when you're having sex, what kind of music? And I can go further and say, what's on your mind? Let's talk about sex. I'm ask a question. Tell me your business.
All right. So because you started on the spiritual aspect, let me get there. As I said before, sex is good. And it's God that made it. And sometimes we make it seem taboo and hush-hush. And we don't teach about it so persons feel weird. And that was almost a problem in our relationship because, you know, we were single, we were dating. And for a while it was like, Lord, you know, so we don't have sex before marriage and we are trying, and, you know, we focus so much on not having sex and shunning it almost. And when we got married now, we had to literally rewire our brain that, hey, there's nothing wrong with this, you know, this is fine, this is good. You need to enjoy this, explore this, and, you know, do all of it.
Put your loving on me. Put your loving on me. Go on, talk.
Right, you want to talk about what do you want to talk about, babe?
You are one up in the babe. Right. So for example, young Christian males out there, they're dating and they may be going to the same thing. What advice can you give them? How can they deal with it? I mean, no, seriously, how can they deal with it?
I think mentorship and the proper teachings are necessary, especially for a young man, because a lot of persons they tend, you know, and I believe this is why religion has so tabooed it and keep it hush hush. That persons they don't have the church speaking about it, so they will go on YouTube, they will go in their browsers and they will watch porn and they will get introduced to so many things and get tied up into so many things as well, because it's not being taught, it's not being explained openly that sex is good. God created this thing, but the thing that should contain this fire is marriage.
Baby, put your loving on me, the fire. The fire. Hold on there. Please, them have church Sunday.
Right.
I'm gonna know that. But guess what happened? Pastor Price is preaching a sermonette right now.
Right.
Fabian Sepulveda. Fabian, I them someday like here, don't? Yeah, but on a real, a lot of young people who are in the church, and this is why them have a problem abstaining until because there's no counseling. Them just left on them own, and this is why. Well, me personally, no. I don't know if I could have abstained for the sex before marriage thingy, but maybe if somebody counsel me for real. It depends on how long I'm gonna put that wedding there for, because honestly, you are in church.
You still have feelings.
You have feelings. Why you not wait so long for married? Why not just get the man the pastor, get the paperwork, and because I don't really need nobody there, but them say by law you have to have two witnesses, right? So me and the two witnesses, that's how I got married, you know. Yeah, two witnesses, me and the man. Because I figured out when you're planning this elaborate event, that's what caused it to take so long, and then you have to wait so long for the honeymoon. Because me like the honeymoon part, but man if them put it before the wedding. Yeah, action. I mean, Joe's not a bag of mouth, but yeah.
But I encourage people to date purposefully, though. If you see say it not gonna wait, nobody get too, you know, you move on. And I think us Jamaicans sometimes we don't.
Some persons
we don't really understand what dating is. We think dating is, one night stand or, many my talk. What does that mean? Dating is really just that phase where you get to know the person. And if you, eye shopping, your window shopping, you're just getting to know that person and then you move on to courtship and you settle down and whatever. But if in dating, you recognize that person. The Bible says unless two agree, they can't really work together. So see all these things from first, and then you move on. So the wedding process doesn't have to take so long. When we tell persons that we've only been together for such and such, and if we should share all the things that we've accomplished, it doesn't seem like, oh, these people, they got married so quick, they never even know each other for 5 years. Because I was of the notion.
For who?
Right.
For what?
I was of the notion.
For what? Because, all right, I'm a person who can be very obedient. And if it is that I'm a church girl, so to speak, and I know that, I have to be obedient to God. So I now go on to certain things. When me go date somebody for 5 months, much less 5 years.
It was a bad notion because I thought that, you have to, know them from a long time and then be with them for like 2 years, 3 years. That was a bad because I didn't have the right teaching to know that, no, that's not necessary. It's when we got together, we learned that, okay. And that was a part of why it was so difficult to receive him too, because I was saying, we should have probably know you a little longer, But no, when God say, you just move on.
Tradition,
That,
it's
yeah.
tradition. Because when Adam was made and God saw that it wasn't right, I must say about the next day make Eve. Yeah. And him say, yeah, whatever him say, but it was said. Go on, do your thing. Julia, don't put words in my mouth. It's Julia say it. I'm just repeating what she said. Say God said them for go and go to them thing. So that means the tradition thing wrong then. For if you go and go to your thing. But I mean if you can't abstain for too long, just go and get married. Just go and get married because there's a right and a wrong way to do things. But I am not this person, especially if I really am into the person. This long drawn out dating process just to suit the people them out there where I go say. No business what them I go say. Me know what me I feel. And me go sin because of what them say.
Right.
You understand me? So somebody else say it?
No, I was asking my question.
Yes. Asking the question, you can't make
I was
it.
asking if you had something to say about this.
Oh, please do.
Well, as she said, and as you have been sharing, culture. Culturally, a lot of things are not accepted, and culturally, a lot of things are not taught. A lot of things are not understood, and culturally, I often say this that you have a lot of preachers, but not a lot of mentors, not a lot of fathers, not a lot of mothers, especially in Zion, in the church. You don't have these persons. You mostly have persons that criticize, that look down on persons. But if we are going to move from there now, we have to see things differently. We have to see things from God's standpoint. And in that now, when we come together and say, okay, we are courting, our courtship should lead to something. It should be purpose driven. You collate all the necessary information you want from this person, and this person collates the information they want on their side.
Right.
And on that basis, now you make an informed decision. Do I want to spend the rest of my life with this person?
Right.
Can this work? Do we share the same values? Are we going the same place? Do we want to accomplish the same things? How can we, let's say, put down what I want and help somebody else's dream to come up.
Right.
And based on that, you make an informed decision and get married. No matter wait to the long drawn out process, the long 5 years, and that to me is too long.
And do that and still end up in problems because they still have not done all of what you were just saying. Them don't have a relationship goal. I had a guest one time on Love Stories that said that couples should have mission statements for them, them the vision and mission statement thingy for the relationship. Write down what you want for do. But what is it? A lot of people don't even discuss certain things. They're just into the whole lovey-dovey texting and whatever. And they don't even know if your goal, and that's what you were saying, if it is compatible, is it similar?
Right.
Why is it that you want to rush into a long, you can't say rush and long, but you want to go into a long, drawn-out relationship, dating process, and those things don't even come up. Where do you want to live? Do you want to live overseas? Because you have some persons who want to live overseas. Some persons don't want to. Do you want to do level up level your education? Do you want to continue with studying? Do you want to do this? Do you want to work at night? I personally don't want one man to work night.
To keep warm.
Sorry, goody over there. But it's true.
It's true.
It's true. People have certain preferences. Of course, you can compromise. If you have to work night, honey, no problem.
Yeah.
But seriously, we need to figure it out and leave people alone. Let them make their own decision. Don't ask too much questions.
If you follow people, you live your life for them. You have one life, you live yours, and me live my one. You can't live two and me no live none.
But that's exactly what it is. They wanted to live their life. They wanted to do things at their own pace. And if it is not done their way, then you're a sinner. And then God's don't fire upon you and all kind of stuff. But as you say, you're texting for how many hours? You're talking for how many hours? 1 year, what are talking? I don't know. Easy talking, that to know. I mean, if you're dating for 1 year, 1 whole year, for do what?
Is it you know or you don't know?
No.
You move on.
And that is it. If you know what you know in the beginning, what it is that you want, as I said before, if the homeboy come and him not up to that, move on.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And if homegirl, the same thing. Because you can tell. She look nice. I like how I feel when I'm around her. But she on a dancehall kind of life there where she not really gonna give up for come in at the church with me. It now gonna work. And she expressed such. She don't want to stop the stripping and go to the nightclub and whatever. So it's just not going to work. Well, you're going to try for the force her to do something and later on she's miserable when our friends going out and she can't go up.
Problems. So live your life and just allow God to lead you into that. That's what I say.
All right. So we're going to take a break. Don't chat in for a while, and we're going to be playing another song. Big Mountain, I Love Your Way. Oh, I love this song. I love it. It puts me in a lovey-dovey mood. Ooh.
Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Yeah. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day.
Hey, music ever make you high yet? No, this song just start and I'm in my head. Ooh, baby, I'ma just feel high. Like really, just before we continue with the song, I want to big up some people real quickly who are locking it down on Facebook Live. La Sonora, big up yourself, Tamara, locking it down from Kingston. She says, so true, Queen G. I don't know exactly what, but big up yourself. All right. I'm Mara Stewart. He's saying, next studio session, I will check Queen G and Julia Rankin. Bap. Rankin. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to be voicing our own songs or we're going to be backing vocalists. I mean, Mona Grant, she's saying, I'm so proud of you, cousin. Who's her cousin, Mona? Oh, she's your cousin. Dr. Asha, she's saying some people who say they are dating for 1 year are not dating. They are living concubinage life. And if she said that, me agree with it because she is the mama for healing moment. Big up yourself, Dr. Asha. Yeah, 1 year with that ago. Anyways, ooh, baby, I love you ways.
every day. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Shadows grow so long before my eyes, and they're moving across the page. Suddenly the day turns into night.
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan Strolone.
City, but don't, oh no, hesitate, 'cause your love just won't wait. Hey, yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Yeah. I wanna tell you I love your way every day. Yeah, yeah. I wanna be with you night and day. The moon appears to shine and light the sky with the help of some firefly. I wonder how they have the power to shine, shine, shine. Well, I can see them under the vine. But don't, oh no, no, hesitate, la-di-da, 'cause your love just won't away. Hey, yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby, I love your way every day. Yeah. I wanna tell you I love your way every day. Hey, yeah. I wanna be with you night and day. Oh baby, please. Every day. I will love you. I love you well. You baby, please. I can see the sunset in your eyes, brown and gray and blue beside.
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan Strolone.
Right, so here we're coming now. We're coming with our boy Imara. I love the way, yeah. All right, so I'm like, okay, we're going to studio, you know. But we could hear him sound first now. I love the way. Give yourself, Imara.
It's just an affirmation. I love the way the divine create you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, your whole body speaking. No words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind. Your tender love is so sensual. Fair of beauty beneficial, illuminates and heal my soul. The aura that surrounds you, so hard to resist you. Magnetic field pulling me closer. I love the way the divine create you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, your whole body speaking. No words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind.
I don't understand what I'm reading here. So from Mr. Fitness, Jules and myself have been there 39 years. Oh, his wife, Jules. I think I met Jules here. All right. So, big up yourself, Mr. Fitness for life, you and wifey Jules. Right. Because me call you Jules. So, me, I wonder. All right, so 39 years. Oh, wow. To be honest, And it's all about compromise, respect, and I'm glad that she's sharing this. Dedication, oneness, love, loyalty, etc. 1982, there was no phone for text, so we used the young messengers. Her cousin, my adopted brother, I'm gonna tell her something. I know what you're talking about, honey. I get some whipping one time, you see. Because my ex-husband, him used to, I have to sit, yeah. I wanted to stand because I married a song not done yet. Anyways, I used to get like letters. He used to come to a specific home and then send it to me. And then I would have to hide them from my mom. So my stepdad came home one time. He didn't know exactly what them something I go on. So he took out the letters and just put them down carelessly. I still love you, daddy, but I say, I still have you up for it. And my mom came. This woman who claimed that she never go to school, so she can't read and write. So she came, I know. She know how to read and write. Really. So she read them, and you know, I got a whooping. And then she went and she spoke with the guy's mother. I figure like she threatened her or something. Because this guy stopped talking to me for like years. But then poor mommy couldn't help herself because it couldn't stop. The years passed, but then we ran into each other some years later, and he was like, let me tell you why I didn't stop talking to you. Yeah, the fire stick catch and just can't see me. You know, so I let her run off from him pretty. So, yeah. So he was like, you know, your mom came to my mom or whatever. No, I'm up in my 20s now. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. And I feel like I just do it out of spite to say. But it was nice. It was good. Yeah, it was a good 8 years. Eight years. It didn't last, maybe because we do it out of spite, but it was a good 8 years. But that's how we used to communicate. And look, you know, have phone. As Dr. Fitness said, yeah, we used to communicate through people. How many could leave my yard? One little letter come with one little picnic from next door because little picnic have right for coming to the yard. You know, looking back, well, it was so enjoyable. Oh, no, fun sitting down and just reading those love words and yeah. Different times. Where's Julia? You still up there? I love the way.
I love the way you define, create you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, your whole body speaking, no words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind. Your tender love is so sensual. Their beauty beneficial, illuminates and heal my soul. The aura that surrounds you, so hard to resist you. Magnetic field pulling me closer. I love the way you define, create you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, your whole body speaking, no words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind. The vibration I'm feeling, boundless, no ceiling. With you I'm soaring high. Stream of love keep flowing, tree of life growing. I can never die. I love the way you define, create you, my darling. You're looking so fine. Your mannerism and the way that you carry that beauty, you got to be mine. Articulate, gesticulate, your whole body speaking, no words to define. The way you dance, groove, and whine to my rhythm, you capture my mind. Your tender love is so sensitive. beauty beneficial. Illuminates and in my soul. The armor that surrounds you, so hard to resist you. Magnetic feeling pulling me closer.
You know, Imara is such a talented man. Big up yourself, Imara. Big up yourself, Auntie Bev. Yeah, when you have a man who can sing that way, you know, you're supposed to stay in love. Yeah, Auntie Bev, eh? Him have the lyrics and him have the sound. Are you fit? Julia, me know where you are going to stay there with you. Right? I want to say thanks to Mr. Fitness. He might big me up him some got moves. And if the fitness man some got moves, me got moves. All right. So welcome back. Welcome back, people. We're enjoying our time here in the studio. We go 2 hours. It's from 6 until 8 o'clock. Music galore. Some people music will play for the first time. It play on ear, come like a premiere. Yes, bless, big up yourself. I'm not sure if we're the first to play. That's why I'm never just say that. But feel like how him say it. Him like the sound of it from the big speaker. Yeah. Big up yourself, Ziggy Bless. Big up yourself. Imar Shepherd. Different person from Imara. Yeah, big up yourselves. Big up yourself, Big Mountain. Love your music, Papa. Looking forward to big things to come from you. Yeah, all right. They have it's public already. All right. So the big launch coming up for Big Mountain's album. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be there in Kingston. Freedom. That's the name of the album. All right. So speaking of freedom, we have a couple in here. If you're just joining us, yeah, we just have a few minutes to go. The prices. And they are a free-spirited couple. They love each other like, wow, they love God. And when you have God in the midst, I mean, like you can move mountain, yeah? Very much so. All right, so we have a few minutes to wrap up. I know we spoke about your spirituality. We spoke about your dating life. We spoke vaguely about the wedding and about your outfit, your lovely blue outfit. Yeah, it was around COVID time, and that is a hard time. That was a hard time. Last year was very hard for many persons. What made you decide to actually put out the fact that you probably wanted to be intimate? But what made you decide, even through that hardship, that hard time when everybody were, especially in the early part, when everybody was fearful, boy, COVID this, Managua Road, whatever. How did you mentally decide that this is what we want, so we're going to do it?
Well, we just decided it was either something big or we were forced to have something small. But either way, we were going to get married no matter what. So we had witnesses, so we just decided to do it. Mentally, for me, I was a little bit sad that I didn't get to have the reception and the niceness and the fun to see everybody dress up and all of that. That part of it was, a little bit, sad. But we wanted to get married, and we know we have a purpose bigger than ourselves. And deciding to get married would help us to carry out that purpose in a better light.
So it's not just about the date, it's about the purpose.
Right. And we love that day too. April 11th is our wedding day. So we just we're keeping it, and yeah.
How was it for you, Mr. Price?
Well, it was cool. I had to be confident through that. We don't have to have something big and elaborate. This is even way cheaper. We can save money.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So that's so you hear the big laugh. I mean, it's sweet himself saying, but I'm sure that maybe on your 5th or your 10th anniversary, maybe you can put together and do what it is that she wanted. Yeah, and she still have our dress. Yeah. I'm looking at it. I'm visualizing your anniversary. Yeah. So how was the honeymoon?
Well, well, we had a later honeymoon. As we said, because of COVID, we had to replan everything. But eventually, we went to a hotel in Saint Anne, Rio. We stayed there for a few days, and it was lovely.
I know, right? I can imagine.
Yes, it was lovely. It was very lovely.
Yes.
And we got a chance to be all over each other too. So, that was good.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. All over. All over.
Yeah, so it was wonderful.
I'm sorry, guys. Pump bed. Oh, I go. Pump floor.
Against wall.
I'm sorry. You don't know them places there. You don't know on the bed.
Yeah.
You don't know upon the floor.
Right.
You don't know upon the wall.
Right.
Oh, sorry for you and head top.
Right.
Yeah. On the dresser?
Right.
What
she saying? What is she talking about now?
Are you on the mic? Because you gone far from we, Julia. Oh, you reach a dining table. Did you know the dining table was made for you to eat around?
To dine.
To dine. Girl, don't put right now. To eat. Julia, up on the dining table though. Johnny, I hope you're not listening. I hope you're not listening. She didn't say that. But for real, the kitchen counter.
So we
never have no kitchen. We never have no kitchen. No, I'm just telling you some things because young people are just in a heat. I'm going. I'm telling you guys.
So we can explore.
Yeah. Out a door.
Right.
When everybody gonna sleep. Spread one towel and look up into the sky. I mean, you guys don't know no about romance. Just look up in there. You don't need a whole lot. I use the sky. I when no star now run.
Make your own star.
Make your own star and yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for real. That's why I have to go a country go live. Oh, me matter.
Yeah.
Me have to come back a country come live because romance is not dead, people. I hear people talk about all the way about spirit tech. If you're a spirit tech with me, romance I got dead right there. So because spirit tech with me, you have to love the person. Mm-hmm. Like one time somebody asked me, are you a romantic person? And I was like, it depends. And the person was like, it's either you're romantic or you're not. It's not. Because it is about how you feel about the person. What do you have to say about that, Mr. Price?
Well, I believe romance has everything to do with how you feel about the other person. Mm-hmm. You can't have romance with anybody or with any person. Mm-hmm. That is, I believe romance is more deeper, more intimate. Mm-hmm. It's not just knowing somebody. I don't think you can just know somebody and be romantic. No.
Rose, if you touch me on my skin crawl, how is romantic? Like, seriously, it happens. Anyways, guys, we were having fun up in here. That's why I didn't even prepare questions to come because I didn't want it to be so scripted. I just wanted to come in here and have fun because, especially you being young, a young couple, newly married young couple, of course, because 1 year. Yeah, it might have been challenging and of course rewarding. I know you went to Rio, rewarding. But I want you guys to have fun. Wherever you go, whatever you do, have fun with each other. There are days that will come, Mr. Price, where you're probably experiencing it already. Our face are go long sometimes. Yeah. But I just want to name things, Pray together. I like one of them. I like when they're going. Keep it up. And my family loves you because very rare my brother say, there's a couple who I really love. And he commented in there, love those kids. Yes, love those kids. So my family loves you. And we're rooting for you. We're rooting for you. Stay together. I need to see the first baby in 5 years time and then whatever. Don't follow me now. If it's tomorrow, it's tomorrow. But I want to say thank you for coming through, and we really appreciate the vibe. The persons commenting on Facebook, they love the vibe as well, and of course, they're beginning up. They're rooting for you as well. They want you to be well. wherever you go in life. But I want to hear your parting shot. Your young people, there are some young persons out there listening, and they may be, trying to make the decision to make the big step to get married and to settle down. What kind of advice can you give them in 1-2 minutes?
Okay. So my part, don't take advice from everybody. Don't let too many persons have mouth in your dealings and in your relationship. Your relationship is yours. You should be able to allow yourself and allow God to package your relationship, to package who you want. Make it known. Make your notions, make every single thing that you want in that person to be known. If one person to be one thing, say that one thing. Don't beat around the bush. Be open, be plain, be straight, be frank, be real, be genuine, especially as young men. Be level-headed and be established. Even if you don't have everything, have an established mindset about you, and you will go far.
His mother and father most proud of him. But like him.
I don't know what more to say after that. It was very well said, babe.
Right,
Good job. I have nothing more to say on that one. It was very good, very sound advice that you gave, and I do agree with you on that.
Wow. All right. So, Love Stories, another episode. Wonderful. I want to say thanks to all the persons who tuned in this evening. Yeah, you saw the flyer being promoted on social media and you decided that you want to be a part of it. You want to come and you want to hear the couple, what they had to say. Remember that you can hear more from them once you subscribe to their YouTube channel. Remind us about how they can find you guys online, not just on YouTube, but wherever you are.
You can find us online. You can find us on YouTube at Kingdom Live TV, all in one. Or you can type in Rashina Rodney or Sanjay Price. You can find us on Facebook, Kingdom Live TV, just the same. You can find us individually as Sanjay Price. You can find me as Rashina Rodney. We're on Facebook and we're on Instagram.
All right. Thank you very much for coming through, guys. And I want you to follow Queen G and Love Stories on Instagram. So on Facebook, first of all, it's Love Stories Queen G. On Instagram, it's Gillian Larmond. That's my name. And of course, you need to follow Fit FM wherever we go. You need to know what is happening because we are a station that's about your life and about music and about everything. Kingdom too. Yeah, Kingdom too. So you got to tune in every day. There's something here for you at Fit FM. Judy, I want to thank you once more. My dear, I don't know what I would do without you. My able producer, thank you. Thanks again for everyone tuning in. This is Queen G, and I'm saying, love you guys. Whatever you do, have fun. Put God first. Remember that curfew goes up to 11 this evening. So, yeah, you can do road, but don't go past 11. All right? Blessings to you. Take care. Love you. Mwah.
Yeah. Heavenly shades of nights are falling. It's twilight time. Out of the mist, your voice is calling. It's twilight time. When purple colored curtains mark the end of day, I'll hear you, my dear, at twilight time. People in shadows gather splendor as day is gone. Moments of life will soon surrender the setting sun. I count the moments there until you're home again.
This is Fit FM 96.7. Duncan Trelawney.
In the afterglow of day, we'll keep her on the roof beneath the blue air. In that same and sweet old way, I'll fall in love again as I did then. Deep in the dark, your kisses will be